What are certain changes that we notice in our animal communication journey as we start getting better? Hi, my name is Akshaya. I'm a nature and animal communicator, which means I can speak to plants, animals, and other species and have two-way conversations with them. In this video, I'm going to share with you how and what are the changes that occur in our journey as we begin to get better with our animal communication. Animal communication can be quite intimidating because of the intangibility it has. We can definitely speak to all of animals and nature around us. However, because it is so intangible in nature, we often find it difficult to believe the messages that we receive, and hence we find a lot of obstacles in our journey. Consistent practice is one of the key points in getting better with our animal communication. As we practice consistently, these are a few changes you will start to see in your communication as you start getting better at it. Number one, you are able to communicate anywhere and everywhere. Oftentimes, at the start of our journey, we may need certain routines and structures to begin communicating with animals. We may have set ways of doing things, we may need to ground ourselves every time we speak to animals, but as we practice, it becomes a very natural thing for us, just as we would talk to humans and animals around us. So if this is a change you have seen in your journey, it's highly likely that you're getting better with your communication skills. The second thing that happens is that we learn to become more confident with the messages that we receive. When we start communicating in the beginning, we are often questioning everything that comes to us and constantly seeking for validation from the humans of the animals. It also becomes a little difficult to talk to wild animals and free animals because there's no one to give validation in that regard. However, as we start becoming more confident and we start improving upon our communication skills, we often notice that we believe what we receive without having too many doubts consistently creeping in. The third thing is that we learn to use our self-doubt as a part and parcel of our journey. Oftentimes, I have noticed communicators wanting to completely eliminate self-doubt from their communication journey. In my personal journey, I feel self-doubt has only helped me become a better communicator because it urges me to ask important questions to the animals and get clarity on points where I may be confused or having self-doubt. Again, in my personal experience, I believe that I am unable to completely let go of that self-doubt, so I have learned to live with it, and instead of trying to completely terminate and eliminate it from my journey, I have embraced it as a tool to become a better communicator. Personally, I believe that if you are able to do this, that means you have definitely become better at your communication. The fourth change that you will see is that you will learn to accept everything that the animals share with you and also ask better questions to them. Asking good quality questions is the key to getting good quality answers. When we first start communicating, we are often stuck with what questions to ask and what to talk to the animal. It also comes a lot from our cultural and social backgrounds because we've often been told as children to not ask questions and we are discouraged from questioning anything. But as we get better with animal communication, this is a natural and a gradual change we see in our conversations, that we are more willing to ask questions to the animals because we understand the importance of asking those questions, because we know that when we ask good quality questions is when we get good quality answers from the animals as well. And finally, the next change that you will see is that you will become more accepting of the possible mistakes that you have made in your communication. As you get better with communication, you realize that we are all humans and we are bound to make mistakes. However, there is nothing wrong in making those honest mistakes while communicating. Sometimes we may receive something and interpret it and assume the meaning of it. Sometimes we may make something else of what we have received, and sometimes we may not even understand what we are receiving and hence filter out information. Through experience and expertise, we realize that making mistakes is going to be a part and parcel of our journey. So we need to accept and own these mistakes to be able to fix them. While there never really be a time that comes where we are flawless and make absolutely no mistakes, however, we can work towards minimizing these mistakes that we make to make our communications as flawless as possible. So these are a few things that you will see in your communication journey which may denote that you are getting better at it. If you have any points that you would like to add to this list and share what your milestones and benchmarks have been in your animal communication journey, please share it in the comment section below. Until the next video, bye-bye.